Hello everyone, it's Silver. Welcome to the channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you guys checking me out. Uh, if you've been here before, welcome back. Now, if you are a returning viewer, you're probably already aware that I used to host a podcast here on this channel. Nowadays, the channel tends to be a little bit more time lapses and showing off all of my Twitch stream videos. I had wanted to change this for a while, so I decided that 2025 was the year. A little bit of backstory with regards to the podcast. I had actually stopped doing it about a couple years ago due to some mental health issues that I was taking care of. And then the further and further I got away from doing it, yeah, and the more I delayed it, I just had way too much to share and it was kind of getting overwhelmed. So like I said, what I decided to do for 2025 is start up the monthly podcast episodes. So you'll get one a month. What you're seeing today is what I was able to work on in January only. So it wasn't so overwhelming. So I am calling the 2025 and beyond, I'm calling it season 2 of my Zen Crafts podcast. Hope you enjoy. So grab your crafting, your coffee, or your drink of choice, and away we go. All right, let's talk FOs, or what I finished in the month of January. Just a quick warning, most of what I have been working on is actually, all of this is going to be photos only, especially throughout the entire show, as I've actually either given most of these things away, they're in another room, or they're just way too large to show off on the podcast directly. This may change as we go forward, so everyone knows. Let's jump right into what I finished for diamond painting. I had actually finished 3 different charms. They're little charms that I put together, and they're so gorgeous. I love the way that these came out, I have to tell you. And the other thing that I did finish diamond painting was what was called Shine Your Light. I pretty much finished this one in under a month. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? In terms of crochet, I did finish quite simply a baby hat, and I also finished a little baby bunny. MTI thinks that this looks like an Among Us because of the color, but I still think it's cute, right? Okay, and in terms of knitting, I did finish this beautiful, awesome looking baby vertebrae for MTI's boss, actually. They really enjoyed getting this as a present really early. So, as you can probably see, I do have a few videos here that I have made since the last time we talked. Um, yeah, I'm considering those FOs, so yay! Okay, let's talk what I have on the go currently, or works in progress, or commonly known as whips in my head. Okay, the first one we're going to talk about is my current diamond painting, which is called Psychedelic Dancing Tweety. It is an amazing painting. As you can see, I've gotten a pretty fair amount of progress done on it. I'm actually up to section 8 out of 42. The next thing that I have on the go is the dragon cross stitch. I'll have to show a picture of it later with what it's actually going to look like. I didn't make too much progress this month, but we'll go from there. In terms of crochet, I did get pretty far on what I'm calling sticks and stones. I am using a J hook for this particular shawl. It is massive. I am very close to being finished. I also did rip out this quick and simple crochet shawl that I've been making for a while. It is all granny clusters and stuff like that. I wanted the yarn for something else. Actually, the yarn wanted to be something else. Let's be completely frank about that. So I ripped that out completely, which is why I obviously can't show you. I also did start another version, which I'm calling Sticks and Stones Part 2, with that same pattern from before that I mentioned. And I am using a G hook on that one. I'm pretty far on that one considering I pretty much just started that. And the last thing that I have been working on is what I'm just simply calling Momma Bunny. I am also using a G hook on this one as well. I've gotten to a majority of the straight around rows, and then I am going to be doing the decreases pretty soon. All right. Now, while I was on a little bit of a break from streaming and everything, I did end up watching a bunch of TV and movies and even some podcasts and reactions to the different shows I'm going to be mentioning. I have actually watched a whole season and a couple of episodes of American Horror Story. I'll get back to that soon. I have actually finished up until the start of season 5 of Ghost Whisperer. I've also been trying to keep up with Supernatural season 11 with a reactor that I follow and love to watch. I've also been catching up with Doctor Who, so I'm completely caught up. Can't wait for the new season. I've also been watching Gilmore Girls along with the I Am All In podcast episode, which is Scott Patterson's version of, hey, we're watching the show back and kind of reacting to it. So I am up to episode 10, I think, of season 1 there. In terms of movies, MDI and I have been trying to watch through the Marvel movies in timeline order. So we did watch Captain America, the First Avenger, also watched Captain Marvel, also Iron Man and Iron Man 2, which I have to say, MDI wasn't as impressed with this one as I was. I really liked it. Also, we watched The Incredible Hulk and Thor. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this weekend where we watch 2 more movies. And as always, I was reading while we were gone. I have read a couple of books out of the Outlander series. I'm actually reading up to the Fiery Cross right now. Also did start the Harry Potter series, so I did read 1 and 2, and I also am now reading Prisoner in Azkaban. I read a series called AIDS Security series. There's another one I read called the Cupid series. There's a lot of books in that one. Also the Fairy Tale Billionaires series. There was a few of that as well. And also, I read quite a few books. I couldn't tell you the exact number or remember them all. Let's just say that I hit my 42 book goal in the month of January and just call that good, right? Right. And it wouldn't be a podcast episode if I didn't talk a little bit about what I've been getting up to with my gaming life. With that, I'm actually going to send you back to Past Silver with an update of what I've been up to. All right, as you may all know, the Switch does last about 3 hours before it dies, which means that when I mentioned that I actually took 5 to 10 days or whatever doing this entire project on DDB, I wasn't lying because the Switch obviously kept dying on me. So there's that. With that said, I'm going to go and get on with this feature presentation. Hey everyone, it's Silver here. Hope you guys are having a great week. I just wanted to introduce you to the meadow floating island that I created up here. I don't know if you see all the mushies, but it is where Merlin's house is. But we have a whole sea of pumpkins. Literally the whole thing. On the Switch, this took, oh gosh, like 5 days, I want to say. Maybe 6 between the two of them. And yes, you heard me right. I did also mean that I did one on the forest island as well. Let me see how long it'll take to load. So here is the forest floating island. It's actually where I put the godmother, fairy godmother. I tried to make sure I followed all of her like aesthetic stuff that I like to, and well, yes, see, there are pumpkins planted everywhere. Again, it took a few days, but I do have, I made sure in my boxes up here that I did have energy up here. I also do have, well, I had to put more, but more pumpkins and all that good stuff. I have to still do probably one more trip with pumpkins, but I have my buckets are kind of full, so I'm going to go ahead and we will head down to where my house is at. Nothing else in any other biome has really changed, but the Glade of Trust, I believe. And only because I took out the 2 houses there, so I took out the gardens that were over by the 2 characters. I also like just basically cleared that out. Anyway, That's pretty much what I've been up to here in Animal Crossing. I'm gonna go ahead and put my stuff away, and then I have a stream to prep for. All right, see you guys later. Bye, y'all. Hey everyone, it's Silver. Hope you all are doing well. I've also been working a little bit on my Steam account as well. As you can see, I'm kind of hanging out here in the Vale. Not for any particular reason. I just like the background. But anyway, I did a, what do you call it? I also did a dream snap over here, so that's why I'm over here. But anyway, I have finished all of the Star Path. There's 6 days left as of the day of this recording. By the time this goes live, it'll be done. I've gotten all my rewards. I've gotten all the bonus rewards. Pretty much all that's done. Cool. I will do Toontown. I will do that later. Yeah, let's just do some voting, because why not? I waited until last possible second to do my dream snap last night. Or bookworm style. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, that one's cute. I like that one. Ooh, that one's cute. I like that use. See, I like that one better. Alright, maybe 2 more votes. There we go. Anyway, I've done that. So besides all of that, I have also been a little bit busy. Like my Switch account, I have been really busy. Adding a little bit of something to my floating islands. So let's go ahead and do the first one, which you can see takes a little bit to load. Alright, so as you can see, it's a little bit different for Merlin's area here. I have kind of made it a little bit more jungly, I guess. So a little bit of, this is the library, so we're going to sit in the library. But pumpkins are all there. And my pet has decided to get lost in the pumpkins because, of course, there are so many. Now, since I'm here, let me go ahead and claim those, cook more. Wait, why? Only 9. Oh, right, because that thing. Anyway, so that's that one. Isn't that cute? Just tried to get him a nice relaxing area, but of course got mushroom stuff in there because that's how we roll. And then with the forest area, it was a little bit different than the other 2. I didn't put another character up here in this particular island. Okay, so as you can see, as I did with the other account, I did go ahead and include more energy stuff. Oops. Okay, that'll work. Some more energy stuff, as well as all the pumpkins are here. I don't know, what did I start over here? Oh, hold on. That's probably what I should have done. All right, let's claim those first. Cook. Nope, not cook. All of them. I like to have as much as I can in inventory, but as you can see, we are not on a corner, but in the middle of the pumpkins. Isn't that cool? And since I do have obviously the Storybook Vale stuff, I was like, you know what, let me include a little bit from every DLC that's come out so far up here. I hope I have enough pumpkins. Alright, with that said, the main valley itself is pretty much the same. I really haven't done a lot of decorating. I haven't really done a lot of playing, but I did finish the Star Path. That was my biggest goal for this past month, was to make sure I got that done, which took me a lot longer than I thought it would, but I was glad I got it done. So now I have my valley kind of just hanging out here. I have attempted to rejig how I want things to look over here, but I kind of like it the way it looks now. So a little bit of a mess, but my main pumpkins are still here. As you can see, plenty more pumpkins. Let's see. I have energy in my pockets. Hold on. So I can fly around here. But yeah, so this area is amazing. There's pretty much nothing out here still. The other thing, I think that the other thing that changed, I can't remember what else changed in here. Oh, yeah, I've been working slowly on all of these Dreamlight Quest things, specifically trying to get all the fishing ones done, trying to get all of the, if I can, collect all the things kind of thing, and all like with the cooking with the Eternal Isle spices. But I can't believe that I went from I did all the things pretty much in the Vale pretty much, except for a few, but over here in the Eternity Isle, I had not even done the fishing in the first section of the area. I hadn't even done any with these, like, so I've knocked out quite a bit. Like, all of these I have knocked out in the past, like, couple weeks. I think what I'm going to do tonight after I finish talking to y'all is I'm going to go back to figuring out how to get all the fish from the wild tangle. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This little walkthrough. To be completely frank, I have not played in a few days, so I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. Let's go to the grasslands. Okay. With that said, I hope you guys enjoy that, and I will return you now to the regularly scheduled podcast. All right, y'all. I did forget to mention that I am not very on the nose or like right on it when things pop up, but this popped up on the 9th, I believe, of January, and I had completely forgotten to double check it. But it looks like we do have our paid extension, which I did buy. I did get the new DLC for Storybook Vale. It looks like they actually gave us a time frame-ish for when the secondary part of that expansion is going to come out, which is in summer, which is a very long time from now. Especially since our next update we're thinking is on Wednesday, and then you have a spring, and then there's that last update there, which we're also supposed to, it looks like we're going to get more storylines. So yeah, we'll see how much I do between now and then in Crafting World, because I'm gonna be in the DLCs trying to finish them up a little bit, right? Right. So besides Dreamlight Valley, I have also been playing a lot of Stream Raiders. We did get notice that Stream Raiders is going to be closing down, I believe, at the end of March of this year. So I've been spending every day over the past week or so, actually a weekday, from about 12 noon until about 9 p.m. Eastern, playing as a captain so that anyone that wants to play can actually go ahead and play along with me. I'm going to be going to continue to do this every weekday, so that's Monday through Friday, between now and the time that it ends. I'm also going to be doing streams, hopefully longer streams, to do a little bit more captaining as well. Those will be every Friday, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. Hope you guys can join me. With that said, we have come to the end of podcast episode number 1 of season 2. Y'all, thank you guys so much for joining me on this little bit of a journey. It will grow and change just like the podcast did originally. I am working on title cards for each of the different sections, but for right now, what you see is just kind of what I had ready to go. It's been a long month, let's just say that. Yeah, 2 years off of the podcast has not helped me figure out how to say goodbye, and that includes 2 years of streaming in the meantime, saying goodbye to people. I don't do it well. Either way, if you can, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. I feel squeegee saying that, but apparently it's a YouTube thing you gotta do. And also, I do have a Discord server. I'm also on Discord as Silver.42. Also, I am on Twitch as Silver the Diamond Witch if you want to join me live for my Twitch streams. I do have Goodreads where I log all my reading if you'd like to see that as well. And I do have an email for the podcast. It's still silversdreamland@gmail.com if you'd like to, email me with messages or comments or concerns or anything like that. Or you can leave a comment down below. That helps me be found in the algorithm because, how YouTube works. I also do have a Ko-fi where I have been putting all of my patterns. I will try to get better about putting up more pictures of what I've been working on. The reason being is that I'm actually going to be hopping off of Instagram. I've been off Facebook for a while, but for reasons, I'm getting off those platforms as well. So if you see more posts coming through on Ko-fi, you know why. All right, with that said, I'm actually going to say officially goodbye, and I will see you next month. Bye, y'all.